Good morning. Good morning. I'm looking if the time is moving. Okay. Good morning. It is Sunday morning. Yay! I can hear the mama getting up. She'll be coming out soon and I'll be making her breakfast. So I wanted to show you the chair I sit in. It is called a lazy boy. Though when I'm sitting in it, should it be called a lazy girl or a lazy person or something chair? But Lazy Boy is a brand. So see the chair? Me sitting in the chair. Anyway, I was mentioning furniture and stuff that I will not buy any more furniture. I am going to be living in frugality. I have been living in frugality for a couple decades, actually, just trying to save money and not spend a lot of money needlessly. I used to be one that would buy a couch. I would buy a couch. I remember buying this beautiful sofa and chair. It was like this off-white beige. It was before I ever had my daughter. So this is like in the 80s, 1980s, I would buy something. And then I have this little girl and I'm covering up furniture that's off-white, having a child. It just was really dumb. I ended up selling it to a neighbor and getting something that was a darker color. And, I would just do kind of dumb stuff, buying stuff. And especially with furniture that has a really low resale value. So about in 2005, I bought this couch over here. Let me show you. It's over there. I cleared it off. My husband tends to lay on it. So anyway, that's my couch. So that couch is 20 years old now. Now, I have it covered because my husband likes to lay on it. And, you can't throw a couch in the washing machine, but I do throw the stuff that's on it in the washing machine so it keeps it clean. So it's actually in really good shape, minus, let me show you. Here's the cushions, they're pretty clean. Minus that, the structure of it was built really well, but it kind of was sinking a little bit here. These cushions are still in good shape. So I put this plastic board to give it support. See it right here? It's a shelf, one of them hard plastic shelves. And then I have like a sheet. This is a sheet that's on it. This is a stretchy thing over the sheet, so it covers the arms. And then I tuck it in. This stretchy thing is something I actually bought a couple years ago on the internet. It was something you were supposed to wrap around you and it was supposed to make it feel like it was hugging you, but it was really big. And so I thought, let me just use it as a couch cover. It has that stretchy. And then this is a king size pillowcase here. Now I could make it like this is a red, I think, king size sheet. Or maroon. I could actually use the same kind of pillowcase covers and make it kind of all the same color, but I don't want to spend money. But so there's a pillow. So what he does is he puts the pillow like this and the pillow like this. And then you are on the couch, relaxing. It's a comfortable couch. It really is. I've had people sleep on this couch. It's not a sleeper sofa, but it's not... to me, if you're too tall, for me, it wouldn't be comfortable, but I'm not that tall, so I can stretch out on it, but I don't like sleeping on a couch. Anyway, but if I had to, I guess I would. Now here is a little table. This table, I have a picture of my grandmother who was born in 1915, and she had to be in her 20s, maybe early 20s. She was sitting on this table. So this is an older table, but it's cute because look, here's my arm. It's not a real big table, but it holds a lamp, Then over here is the chairs. I was telling you about, there's a set of them, two of them. And these chairs were made in 1952, but I put a sheet on them. My mom had it reupholstered, and I'm just protecting it. But these chairs, they look new, but 1952. And here I'm sitting in it. And they're comfortable. They're kind of low though. To me, they're lower to the floor, but I like them, but they're kind of bulky. So I only really want to acquire one of these chairs, not two, because I don't have the space in my little house, but one chair is fine. One chair and a couch. What else do you need? And the Lazy Boy. My husband likes the stupid Lazy Boys. They recline, But yeah, so it's nice. It is about not buying new furniture and using stuff, keeping it. This is something that works well. I brought it over. I had bought this. This is not old furniture. But what I like about this, besides it's a clutter thing, is that it's not real deep, but it does hold stuff. So that's what I need, stuff that will hold stuff that doesn't take up a lot of space. Over here, this came from my place and I brought it over to my mom's. It worked well at holding stuff and storage. It's actually a entertainment center, but use it in the kitchen, to hold stuff. It's got places that I use it to hold, towels and stuff and pots and pans. It gives you that extra space. At my house, I had canned foods in it. It's just, has dishes. Used to have glass here. Well, it does have glass here, actually. It still has glass there. Okay, the other one I moved the glass. But I didn't like to see in it, so I put paper down and decorated it so you didn't see the junk in it. See my reflection? Anyway, yeah. So and this is a solid piece of furniture. Really solid. They just don't make stuff like that. This can put my foot up on it. See my foot? That's my foot. I was doing lives, quite a few lives, and people were asking, oh, can you show your toes? Well, there's my foot for those foot freaks. You're not seeing my toes. But anyway, yeah, so it's just, reusing stuff for something else. So I like these bookcases. My mom had given me them years ago. So I have a couple of them. They're not, let me show you. They don't take up a lot of space, but they go up. So I have taller ceilings over there. So I used it near my kitchen and I had kitchen stuff in it. Here it's like a bookcase. I'm using it as a bookcase. So I use one as a bookcase. One of the bookcases over at my other house and has actually books in it. And then there's this. But yeah, I love these bowls. Look at these bowls. These are from the 70s. They work great. Who needs bowls? I have every pot and pan and casserole dish. I never need to buy a bowl again. It's just dumb unless you're looking to have this same pattern. And let's not even talk about stainless silverware. Okay, let's talk about it. This is crazy. How many serving spoons and silverware and knife sets do you really need? I mean, this is a lot of stuff. This isn't the stuff we use. This is the surplus stuff, but my mom wants to keep it. I have so many spoons that she has. It all came together and I got rid of some of the stuff. Don't tell her I got rid of some of it, but there's just a lot of silverware here, or stainless. So I'm not ever needing to buy another spoon or fork again. There's plenty over here that came from my house that I already had a complete set. Don't need to have 40 forks, 50 forks. It doesn't make sense. I mean, maybe, 8, 10. Have a side set of outdoor stuff if you have a barbecue, but you can use stuff or plasticware, but just all this stuff. I can't take all this stuff. Anyway, I got to put my hair in my ponytail. I'm playing with it. I can't stand it. I'm going to be coloring it soon. I had said I wasn't going to color it anymore, but I'm going to color it. See the halo I get? So what I find economical, I use this, it's light brown for men with beards, and I touch it up there and get rid of that, and it brings it darker. And then I put a hair color on, and it ends up costing me, I don't know, maybe about less than $15 to color my hair. But I don't do it often because it's real harsh on the hair, but I can see I need to. Look at that. I'm just actually a platinum blonde, and the darker hair color is just darker, but it grows out platinum blonde. No, it's white, gray, whatever. All right, peace. Have a good day.